Run for mayor is former Assemblyman Nathan Fletcher. He joins us now, and thank you so much for being with us.
Good morning. Here we are again.
Here we are again. Yeah. I mean, I think that I know that you went through this whole election not too long ago. Nobody had any idea that this was going to happen.
No, and it's heartbreaking to watch. We all want the very best for our city, and we want it to succeed. But I think San Diegans are taking some comfort in knowing that the era of the last few months is over. And there is a real opportunity to start talking about, hey, where do we want to go? What's the city we want to be? And who do we want to lead us into that future? And so I think it is a nice change of pace that we can have a hopeful, optimistic tone about where we want to go as a city.
Now, the approach, is it different this time for you than it was last time, knowing that you have all of these San Diegans who are very skeptical and sort of shell-shocked by what's happened in politics lately?
Well, I think that, the first responsibility is going to be for the new mayor is to restore that faith and trust, that confidence in the office of mayor, and the belief in how we're conducting ourselves, but also the city workforce. We have city workers that work hard and tirelessly every day. They pick up our trash, they clean our streets, they protect us and keep us safe, and to restore their faith and confidence. And then once we've done that, then we really we get on the rebuild. We got a lot of neighborhoods that need to be rebuilt. We got a lot of communities we need to engage. We have a lot of work to do. And I think it'll be an exciting time in San Diego as we really start focusing on where we're going and moving our city forward.
There is going to be so much scrutiny on this special election, of course, with people's names being thrown around. And you're the first one to file. Now, a lot of people are going to question, and I'm sure they already have, about going from Republican, Independent to Democrat.
Well, and that's fair. Questions about voter registration and partisanship are fair. All I can do is what I believe in my heart is right. And a lot of people in politics, they'll stay in a position that they know is wrong because they're afraid of criticism. But I can't do that. I got to do what I believe is right. And over the last decade, a lot has changed. Your life experience shapes you. I had children. My oldest boy started kindergarten yesterday for the first time. That changes how you think about education. I watched my buddies who I served with in combat come back from war and not get the treatment and care that they need. That changes how you think about the types of services that government ought to provide. And we've seen in a recession the erosion of the middle class that I came out of. I came out of a working class blue-collar family. That changes how you think about economic policies. So political parties change and evolve and grow over time, and so do people. And I'm very comfortable with where I am. But what will never change is my commitment to work with people regardless of any party to move our city forward. My belief that every child deserves an education, that people ought to have safe communities, that if people work hard, they ought to have economic opportunities. So I stand ready as mayor to work with anyone to do that, to move us forward into a better future, and that's what I think San Diegans want.
Now, you've been in politics, and I know that this has kind of been in your heart your whole life, is being involved in politics. And you know how hard it is and how time-consuming it is in terms of going into the private sector and working for Qualcomm. Isn't that easier? You get to go to T-ball practice and all those things.
Well, you definitely don't do it for the money. And, it is. And, Mindy and I talked about it a lot. And our personal life was much more comfortable and much easier. But service is there because I believe in my heart that we ought to use our efforts and our ability to try and improve the lives of others. And being mayor, you have that opportunity. And, it's just broke my heart the last few months to watch what's happened to our city. But as bad as that's been, I know that there's an upside. I know that there is a bright future because I see it in the eyes of San Diegans every day. I mean, you see it in that cop who's out there every day putting his life on the line to protect us. You see it in that small business owner that's providing for their employees. You see it in the teacher that are teaching our children. And they want a better future. And I think we need a mayor that's going to take that spirit and put it in place and really get us going.
All right. Hey, thank you so much, Nathan Fletcher. It's always good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hope you come back throughout this process and talk with us.
I'm sure we will.
All right.
Thanks, Lynda.